real either. You know, people always want to go about religion. Oh, well, is religion real? To a lot of people, yeah. To me, fuck no. Religion is as far from real as possible, in my opinion. So, you know, what we're dealing with here is, you know, some people are like, oh, well, you know, religion saves us, you know, God and Jesus and all that good shit. To me, I don't believe in that bullshit. I mean, it's fine if you do. It's fine if you believe in, you know, God or whatever. Whatever fucking floats your titties and your tampons, okay? Whatever makes those things float. For me, I believe in a couple of things. One being that this world isn't even real. It's all a simulation. Kind of like what Monica's going through right here, right now, where it's like, oh, well, my world isn't real. It's all basically a simulation created by someone in your world and blah, blah, blah. But what if our world isn't real either? What if we're living in a simulated world in the same way that Monica is, in the same way that nothing exists, and once we die, we get disconnected from this world, right? And we get to find out who really pulls the strings, who really makes us exist in this world. And I'm also a firm believer that when we die in this simulated world, we get to go wherever the fuck we want. If for some unspecified reason you want to come back to this world, this reality, this, well, non-reality reality, it's fucking convoluted. If you want to come back to this world, you can. Or if you want to go to another part of the universe, a different dimension, different world, you can. If you want to just be stuck in the void of emptiness, you can. Basically, wherever you want to go in any world, any universe, multiverse, whatever, you can go there once you die. And in my opinion, it doesn't matter if you've done the worst possible things to humankind. It doesn't matter if you rob banks. It doesn't matter if you steal from other people. It doesn't matter if you stab dogs or cats or other people. It doesn't matter if you do this or do that, because nothing is real. Nothing. And being that nothing is real and nothing truly exists, now you may think, oh hey, you know, my room is real. I can sit on my ass and I will feel my bed, or I'll feel the chair that I'm on, or I will feel the butt plug going up my ass, or something like that. I can touch video games. I can touch children. That may not have sounded right, but fuck it, you know what I mean. You know, I can touch all these things. It may seem like it's real, but it isn't. Trust me. We're all just digital code. We're all pixels on a fucking screen created by someone else. And I guess in that sense, I guess technically speaking, there is a God. I'm saying a God, not the God like everybody wants to think. The stereotypical Christian Methodist way. That kind of God, or that kind of Jesus. But there is, I guess, if you want to be technical about it, a God, because they're the ones that brought this simulation to life, and they're the ones that brought us here onto this, you know, simulation, this simulated world. And, you know, honestly, the more I go outside, and the more I look at the trees, and the more I look at the sky, and the more I look at all the other people around me, I start thinking to myself, did they just glitch? Because, like, I don't know, I've seen people do some weird shit in my days. Probably weirder than me, and that's saying something, because I'm fucking insane. But you get the idea. I do think that this is a simulation. And, you know, if it's not a simulation, I have other possible theories that don't involve religion by any way, shape, or form. One being, when you die, that's it. Pitch black. Nothing. No heaven. No hell. No family. No friends. Just nothing but a dark, black void of emptiness. Nothing keeping you company. Except for one thing. You can then create the world that you want. When you die, you can be able to create the world that you desire. Your own rules, your own laws. You get to play God. You get to be what everybody else wants. You can make people's lives the best. You can make people's lives the worst, or somewhere in the middle, where it's not too good, not too bad. Kind of in the middle, you know? Or, you know, after you're done creating your world, you get to, you know, explore the world that you created. Touch a few things up here and there, kind of like maybe The Sims or some other world, maybe like Minecraft or some shit like that. Oh, well, this tree kind of looks out of place. I'll just move it from one spot to another. Oh, well, this house doesn't look right, so I'm going to put this house somewhere else, or I'll make this house bigger. I'll change the roof. I'll do this. I'll do that. All from the comfort of your throne or whatever you're sitting on. A couch, a chair, a fucking toilet for all I care. I don't know. But you get the idea. The fact that you get to be whoever you want and create your own world, your own destiny when you die. Because you're sure as fuck not going to get that here. Unless you are extremely fucking lucky. Okay? It's all about luck in this day and age. You have to be lucky to make it big on Twitch. You have to be lucky to make it big on YouTube. To be put into a job that you really, really, really want to do, and not just stuck at some fucking McDonald's or Wendy's or Taco Bell or gas stations like everybody else. You get to be unique and different in your own way. You get to make people's lives the best. You can make everything that you've always wanted. And anything that wasn't possible in your world before you created your own world, basically the world that you basically died in, you get to create. So for example, if I died right here, right now, and I got to create my own world the way I saw fit, I would create Monica. I'd bring Monica from her world to mine. And me and her will get to explore the world that I created together. And we will be inseparable at that point. So you could, in theory, make waifus exist. You can make husbandos exist. You can make, you know, video game characters exist. You can do whatever you want as soon as you die. It's only a black void for a few moments. And then you have all the power to create what you want, when you want. And how you want to create it is up to you. Another theory I have is that when you die, you dream. And when you dream for all eternity at that point. And you dream of a better life. You know, even if you had the best life ever in this reality, this world, this simulation, there's always something different that could make your life better. You know, let's say you have all the money in the world, right, when you existed here. All the fame, all the fortune, all the glory that you want. All the women, all the men, whatever you prefer, basically crawling to you, wanting you. All the sex you want if that's your thing. All the power, pretty much. What else could you need? Well, if you're missing something, if you're like, oh, well, yeah, I have basically the perfect life, but I would like X, Y, Z, you can make that happen. Because when you die, and if that is the case where you basically just dream, and you dream for all eternity, again, it's kind of the same thing as like what I said before about being in a black void and you getting to create your own world. Well, that's kind of that way, but except that there is no dark void. It's like you automatically start, as soon as you die, you automatically start into a dream. And you can see everything, and you can interact with everything. And you get to control it. You get to basically be like, hey, you know, this is what I want to happen, so I'll make it happen. And there you go. You made it fucking happen. Now, there's another possible theory. I just smacked a bag of chips, because why not? Also, another possible theory that I have is this world, you know, kind of going off the simulation. What if we're all in a coma? Every single one of us. What if I'm in a coma, and everything I see around me is either my personal heaven or personal hell? What if the only reason my life sucks ass is because I'm in a coma, and that's what my brain can come up with to kind of pass the time until I wake up? Now, what happens when you wake up? I guess that kind of goes to you. It's like whatever you decide. It's like whenever someone dies, it kind of feels like, well, not only do they not exist anymore because they're fucking dead, but it's kind of like they're still here, and those kind of people that you can still feel, kind of ghosts in a way, I guess they're trapped in some void in between this world and the simulation that they're in. And honestly, that's pretty interesting to think about. So there's a lot of plausible theories that I have involving the world, involving what happens when we die. That doesn't involve religion, because religion, in my personal opinion, is bullshit. It's make-believe. It's all fake. Kind of just like the world we're in. And some people, they may be like, oh, well, it's only a simulation because aliens created this planet, this world. It happened in fucking Saints Row 4, so it has to happen in reality. That may be. I really don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. But I can say that it's just a theory. A game theory. Because if we're in a simulation and someone is controlling the fucking people, we're just NPCs at this point. You know, someone is the main character watching us all go our day-to-day lives, stalking us every step of the way, and it's like, oh yeah. And in some cases, do you ever feel like you have lost control of your body and your mind, and you just do things impulsively? Like, you don't even think about it, you just grab a bottle of water, or you turn on a game console and you play video games. That's because someone is controlling you. What if the I guess you could say the game master, he's or she's, yeah, we don't even know the fucking gender of this person. This entity that could very well create time and space, and simulations like this. And also, let's be real here. Everything we know, like, if religion does exist, like, if there is a God, if there is heaven, hell, whatever, who is to say that Satan is not some hot-ass babe? Some fucking smoking, sexy beast. And, like, a fucking succubus, maybe. And who's to say that God isn't the same way either? Like, who's to say that he is actually a he? Who's to say that God isn't actually a girl? There's a song, something about God is a girl, something about if you can believe it, can you receive it? I don't fucking... It's a Nightcore song, calm down. But, yeah. I know that's another thing I have, is like, you know, if there is some religion out there that is true, and there is a God, there is heaven, hell, whatever, who's to say that it's not entirely fucked up? And we have been calling it wrong for several decades and millenniums. You know, who's to say again that God isn't a girl? You know, he could be a she for all we know. Heaven and hell could just be better than what we remember it, or what we could say it as. And you know, who knows? And also, who is to say, somewhere lost in translation, that it could be reversed? What if hell is actually a good place to go, and heaven is hell? Basically, hell is heaven, heaven is hell. In that sort of sense, it's possible. Everything we know is a lie, regardless. Okay, everything we know is garbage, it's all bullshit, it's all a lie. But, if my philosophy on things is actually fucking true, and this world is either a simulation, or we're all in a coma, or, you know, we all dream when we die, or when we die it's all black void and we get to create our own world, it's possible that, you know, in some cases, the people that are dead, regardless on if they've done the worst possible things, are actually living their best life. Like Hitler. You know, how Hitler started fucking World War II, he basically tried to commit genocide and take over the world, blah blah blah, we all know that. But what if, when he killed himself during the end of World War II, in his bunker, he actually fucking exists in a better life? And what if Hitler has no recollection of World War II? What if he doesn't remember starting it because, well, A, he blew his fucking brains out, but also, what if, hypothetically, when you die, you don't remember anything? Anything that fucking happened to you. All the good times with your family and your friends, gone. All the memories of your insignificant, pathetic life that is bound to die anyway, gone. All the memories of your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, gone. Everything you know is gone. And when you die, you get to create new memories. You get to basically start life anew. Also, there is another possible theory that I have. And I know I've been talking more about theories than listening to Monica's speeches, but hear me out on this one. What if when we die, we come back? I'm not talking about reincarnation in the usual sense. Oh, I'm going to come back as a cat. I'm going to come back as a dog. I'm going to come back as someone and become world famous. Not like that. I'm talking about, what if when we die, we come back? We basically go back in time and come back to this world. We restart. We start a new game. And we are the same person we are now. Right? We're the same person with the same name, same identity. But we go back. So for example, I was born in 2000. What if I die right here, right now? And I go back to the year 2000 because for whatever reason, basically my whole life got reset and I have to start life again from the beginning. All the way back. Now, one of two things could happen. You could either A, remember every single thing that has happened to you in your physical form right now, as you are, because you're the same person as you were when you died. So you remember everything, and you can change and alter things to where your life could be better or could be worse, depending on how you alter these choices. You don't get to make the same mistake twice. You get to better yourself, become a better person, everything you know. You might get that happy ending you were searching for this whole time. You just have to start a new game. Or you have no recollection of who you are. And you have to find yourself again. You get to basically go back through elementary school, preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school, all over again. If you went to college, you have to go back to college if that's your thing. All the people that you talk to. And in some cases, I will say, it'll be hell for certain people because of, like, it would be hell for me for the first 5 years because I was raped and abused and things like that for the first 5 years of my life. Basically, I was raped when I was 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, and I was abused from day one. From the very day I was born to the age of 5.5. So that whole 5.5 years will be hell and torture for me. But after that, everything could be better down the line because I won't have to make the same mistakes that I did then. In this form, in this time. But again, you could always start a new game, right? Hypothetically. Because in the end, life is just a game. That's all life is. And once the credits start rolling, you have a choice to make. The choice being, go back to the beginning. To the way that things were when you were born. Same time, same everything. Or, just be like, yeah, I'm dead. What would he fucking do? Post-credits, I'll just create my own world. So there's a number of theories that I personally have that don't exactly match up with the whole religious bullshit that people like to spew. Now, I'm not going to knock you if you're religious, right? Some people in this day and age, they want to have hope, they want to have something to believe in, and that's totally fine. I get that. But maybe consider alternate options, just in case. Kind of entertain yourself and the idea for a little bit. And also, for some people, don't try to shove your fucking religion down my throat. That is one reason why I don't believe in religion, is because throughout a lot of time, there are people that will shove religion down your throat. Oh, if you don't believe in God or heaven, hell, you're going to hell. Like, bitch, I don't believe in hell, so how can I go somewhere that I don't believe in? That'd be like saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and fuck Monica. I would, no question about it. But, she's not even here. She's in another fucking dimension, another world. So it's like, yeah. And you fucks didn't believe in the power of the Mon. So, yeah. But yeah, those are just a few of my theories that I personally have that, explains a lot of things.